mysterious world of Veridrak, nestled within the heart of the central kingdom of Duskmere, there exists a sprawling, foreboding city known as Thornshade. In its shadows, amid winding alleyways and concealed secrets, lies a tavern like no other, the Shadowed Chalice. Here, within the dimly lit corners and gothic decor, patrons seek solace, refuge, and intrigue. It is here, amidst the flickering candlelight and the heavy aroma of enchanted herbs, that our tales unravel as we meet the enigmatic bartender, Eldraigh. Eldraigh, with his scarred face and eyes that have seen the hidden depths of the world, presides over the tavern with an air of mystery. As a guardian of secrets and a master of potent brews, he becomes the nexus of strange and wondrous adventures that unfold in this dark, enchanted realm. The Hidden Doorway. In the tavern's basement, dark and damp, Eldraigh found a hidden doorway, old and worn. He pushed aside the ivy, thick and ramp, and saw a light that made his heart forlorn. It was a glow of green and purple hue that flickered like a flame in the night. It beckoned him to enter, to pursue the secrets that it hid from mortal sight. He felt a surge of curiosity and fear, but also a strange longing in his soul. He wondered what this doorway could endear, what wonders or what horrors it could hold. He stepped across the threshold, brave and bold, and left behind the world he knew of old. Threshold of Shadows. He crossed the doorway, unaware of what awaited him out there. He entered a realm of endless dusk, where silence reigned and air was musk. He saw the trees with twisted forms that glowed with leaves of different norms. They cast their shadows on the ground that moved and whispered without sound. He felt a chill run down his spine as he beheld this strange design. He wondered if he was alone, or if there lurked some unknown foe. The Murmurs of the Woods. He walked among the glowing trees and felt the gentle, eerie breeze. He heard the whispers in his ear that spoke of things both far and near. They told him of the ancient lore of how this forest came to be. They told him of the hidden door that led to realms beyond the sea. They told him of the ancient wars that raged across the lands and skies. They told him of the fallen stars that gave this forest life and eyes. They told him of the prophecy that spoke of one who would arrive. They told him of his destiny, that he alone could make them thrive. Guardians of the Sylvan Realm. Eldraigh walks into the forest dark where secrets lie and mysteries spark. He seeks the realm beyond the trees, where magic flows and wonders tease. But first he must face the guardians old, who watch the paths and guard the threshold. They are the spirits of the wood, the shadowy beings of the hood. They test his heart and probe his mind. They seek his purpose and his kind. They ask him riddles and puzzles hard. They challenge his courage and his guard. But Eldraigh is brave and wise and true. He answers well and passes through. He earns their trust and their respect. He gains their guidance and their protect. They lead him deeper into the realm, where wonders await and marvels overwhelm. He sees the sights that few have seen. He feels the power that few have been. He thanks the guardians for their aid. He bids farewell and leaves the shade. He enters the realm of light and star. he finds his destiny and his avatar. A mysterious encounter. He wandered through the forest dim and stumbled on a sight so grim. A traveler, ragged and forlorn, who looked as if he had been torn. He asked him how he came to be trapped in this land of mystery. The traveler told him with a sigh the story of his plight and woe. He said he came from far away to seek the forest's hidden lore. He said he found the secret way, but could not find the exit door. He said the forest had a curse that bound it to a darkened fate. He said the only way to break was to find the forest's heart and wake. He said the heart was in a cave that lay beyond the river's bend. He said the heart was old and brave and waited for a worthy friend. The puzzle of shadows. He followed the traveler's advice and sought the cave beyond the river. He faced the forest's test and price to find the heart and be its giver. He solved the riddles of the trees that spoke in rhymes and metaphors. He solved the puzzles of the breeze that blew in codes and symbols. He learned the history of the curse that plagued this land for ages. He learned the tale of woe and worse that filled the forest's pages. He learned of how a king betrayed his loyal friend and mage. He learned of how a spell was laid to trap him in this cage. He learned of how the mage's heart was hidden in this cave. He learned of how his magic art could free him from his grave. Trial of the Sylvan Guardians. He reached the cave where the heart lay and faced the guardians of the wood. They looked at him with eyes of gray and spoke to him in solemn mood. They said he had to pass their test to prove his worth and his intent. They said he had to do his best to show his skill and his repent. They gave him challenges of mind, of body, spirit, and of heart. They gave him puzzles hard to find, of logic, riddles, and of art. He solved them all with wit and grace, and earned their trust and their respect. He showed them all his noble face, and made them see his intellect. The heart of darkness. He entered the cave where the heart was kept, and felt a presence cold and dark. He saw a spirit that had slept, but now awakened with a spark. It was the king who had betrayed his friend and mage long ago. It was the king who had decayed and turned into a vengeful foe. It spoke to him with scorn and hate and challenged him to a duel of mind. It said it would not let him break the curse that bound them all in kind. He faced the spirit, brave and bold, and matched it in a game of wit. He answered questions, new and old, and proved his courage and his grit. He won the contest, fair and square, and freed the heart from its dark chain. He broke the curse with skill and care, and brought the forest back to life again. Redemption of shadows. He broke the curse, but paid a Part of him was sacrificed. He gave his life to save the wood and did what only he could. He fell to the ground with a smile and felt a peace that lasted a while. He saw the forest bright and green and heard the whispers soft and keen. They thanked him for his noble deed and said they would remember him. They said he was a true friend indeed and sang for him a farewell hymn. The traveler who had been his guide and witnessed all that he had done. He felt a grief he could not hide and shed a tear for the fallen one. He left the cave and saw the light that shone upon the forest fair. He found the door that led to night and crossed it with a grateful prayer. Farewell to the sylvan realm. He left the forest full of grace and walked back to the tavern's place. He found the doorway still aglow and crossed it with a heart of woe. He left behind a world of wonder and felt a pang of grief and thunder. He left behind a friend and kin and felt a change within his skin. He entered the tavern full of noise and saw the people with their joys. He felt a distance from them all and felt a call he could not stall. He knew he had to leave this land and seek another place to stand. He knew he had to find his way and follow where his heart would say. A world forever altered. He came back to the tavern full of light and saw the people with their mundane lives. He felt a difference from the other night and felt a joy that in his heart survives. He shared his wisdom with the ones who cared and told them stories of the forest fair. He inspired them with the ones who dared and made them dream of what was out there. He kept his secret of the hidden door and did not reveal its location true. He knew it waited for another explorer and hoped it would find someone like you